So Barney, just before the news, you shared with us that technique to get ourselves into a positive state. And Nasha and I are walking testimony now that it is impossible to feel depressed when we are tiptoeing with our shoulders back and our eyes turned towards the ceiling. And I believe that little exercise was to demonstrate that there's no way we can feel depressed in that physiological state. So the first step then or point to that technique is to change our physiology, right?
Yes.
You were saying, and you were saying that that could take the form of maybe going for a walk or taking a step backwards and being aware of our breathing. And we should clarify though, because I was probably being facetious saying that, oh, I'm going to do this in front of my boss. So there are certain scenarios that we can't actually do this technique or this exercise, right?
Yeah. So I think that would be more applicable in the sense when, for example, you had just had interaction with some nasty characters or your boss or I don't know, whoever, and then you're the thing about this is that when you're feeling lousy during interaction, sometimes it's so spontaneous you might not be able to react fast enough to be calm and all those stuff. But the worst thing is you carry that emotion or that state after that episode. That's not productive. So what you want to do, that exercise would be very good when you're actually back into your room. You just want to break yourself out of the state. Means by changing what we call our senses. First, by adjusting your physiology, by moving your eyes. And the next step will be getting your mind to visualize or focus on something that you know is the kind of state that you like to be in. For example, by being calm, by being resourceful, or by being confident, right? If you find it hard to do that, then you just have to imagine what would it be like for you to be confident? What would it be like for you to be calm? And then adjust your body to it. If you say you're going to be calm, your breathing will be a little bit more steady. Adjust your breathing, and then you see your mind picturing into a nice scenery. Do that, picture that in your mind, right? And say some words to yourself, you know, that I'm calm, I'm here. I think that's a very good word to say, I'm here. That's all there is, I'm here. I'm totally present, I'm here. And that gets your mind to redirect your focus back to where you are. I'm here. Now, in the case, let's say you want to, for example, you like to be able to prepare yourself for a speech, for example, or about presentation or some future engagements. This exercise will work too by adjusting your physiology. You imagine what your body your posture will be like, your facial expression will be like, your breathing, what would it be like, and then adjust yourself to that frame. You know, the posture, and then get your mind to focus on the kind of behavior that you would like to see yourself doing. Maybe you hear yourself projecting a very firm, calm voice as you speak to the audience. Your face is smiling. Go ahead and smile there. That's right. And your hand gestures are kind of open up. You're welcoming the audience, and kind of really sink into the juice of that feeling and see it very clearly in your mind. And if you can even hear the way your voice comes out, that will be wonderful, because then your mind is kind of like rehearsing what your body's supposed to do when a situation comes up.
Barney, what if, sadly enough, you're a person who's never experienced these positive states of being able to smile, of being confident and being calm? So your body, your mind has no recollection or memory of how that would feel like. How can you get into that state to begin with? I mean, it sounds like you're saying to just sort of, well, I suppose not mimic it, right? But to just have the external packaging so that internally it would make a difference.
Yeah. So here, body experience is accumulated, or
you've been abused or something.
You've been abused or something got to do with your past programmings. Then we talk, there are other more deeper techniques to use, right? About some kind of therapy, some kind of counseling, or some kind of coaching to help you to get through some of the stuff that you can't stop yourself from doing, or you can't help yourself from doing, behaving in a certain way.
Okay, yeah. But
but that's a much more longer process. I'm a person that strictly believes in the due process. Now, I think there are too many people walking around talking about, you know, personal development or personal power in a syringe. You know, just come to my room, I talk to you, and I give you a little pill, I'll give you a little bit of jet, and hey, I'm like, you know, Mr. Can do all, Mr. Gung Ho, and all this stuff. I think that's a misnomer. Number one, there is a process, and change has got its timing too.